rut and duck anthem. A buck comes by me chasing the doe, put the beat on his shoulder and let the 12 gauge roll. Big buck down in the smell of gunpowder smoke. I got the deer wood sounding like the Alamo. And if a duck flies anywhere close to the hole, he'll be shot down quick. This is a no-fly zone. Big old Tom hollering up in a tree. When he flies down, I'll call him over to me. He'll gobble and strut, but the last thing he'll see is the muzzle flash from a 3rd degree. I'm telling you now, you better give him a listen, cause a rut and duck boys ain't never missing. I'm telling you now, you better give him a listen, cause the rut and duck boys ain't never missing.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Rut and Duck podcast. This is episode 11. You might notice we're missing somebody here. Jay couldn't make it today. He hurt his back. Poor Jay. He's crippled right now. I couldn't even put his socks on this morning.
That's not good.
So y'all pray for Jay. Well, I guess we'll start out. I'm Dylan Hotelling.
I'm Weston Hotelling.
And today, sitting with us, we have the owners and operators of Reedy Creek Hound Dog and Hunting Supply right there in the ladder. Where can people reach out to y'all?
Right now they can reach out to us. So we got a Facebook page, or they can go online to Reedy Creek Hound Dog and Hunting Supply.square.site and look us up and order anything, and we'll get it to them.
Yeah.
Or they can give me a call at 843-433-1368 and or Facebook message me and get in touch with me.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate y'all coming today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, no problem. So y'all brought a good bit of stuff from y'all store. So what all we got here?
We got some garment accessories and stuff. We carried Alpha 200, 300s, and the XLs. If we don't have it in stock, we can get it in a couple of days. We have, some antennas and accessories for your garments. We are a authorized dealer for Little T Coon squallers, also Cajun and a couple other coon-like dealers. And also we carry pretty much anything hunt related or dog supply related, we can get it for you.
Yeah. Well, if you can't tell, this is going to be all about the hounds.
Yes, sir.
For the most part. So you brought, I'm not familiar with anything coon hunting.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like we were talking about earlier, been into dog driving my whole life, but I've never even been coon hunting.
Yeah.
So, and you guys, y'all just getting started in it?
Yeah, we got started in probably about 2 years ago, I believe. We got into it real heavy last year. Leland just kind of, he wants to do anything dog related.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got into it. A couple of my buddies got us into it, and we started hunting together, and it just kind of took off from there, really, man. So I mean, we we had a change of events in life, when he was younger, and I said, if I can do it with him, I'm gonna do what I can with him. After we found out he was a diabetic, but he takes to the dogs and he takes care of them. So I mean, that's whatever he's got coon dogs now and deer dogs. So
yeah, it's in your blood now.
Yeah.
But y'all are mainly deer dogs. That's y'all's thing.
Yeah, that's how we got started. We mainly started with the deer dogs, and he's begging me to get rabbit dogs now, but I said, son, we can't handle any more dogs. Your mama's gonna run us out the house, and we're gonna have to sleep with the dogs, I reckon. At this point,
everything.
Yeah. So, when you're paying that feed bill every week or every month, it starts getting expensive. But we got some buddies got some rabbit dogs, and I said, well, we'll get some coon. He wanted the coon hunt, so we got some coon dogs, and so I mean, but if it's hunt related, that's per hound. If it's beagle, walker, or whatever, coon dog, black and tan, or any other breed, you know. So, but yeah, that's where we at with him.
Yeah.
Next, it'll be a squirrel dog.
Yeah, he's begging for one of them too. I said, man, listen, you gotta get a job.
Well, that's coming.
Oh
That's
yeah,
coming.
yeah. Now he works. Now I tell you, he wants something. He's finding a job, you know, trying to help somebody out to get a little piece of money to, you know, support these hounds. So, I
Yeah.
mean, that's just in his blood, like you said. You know,
Yeah.
he's a 100% dog man. That's for sure.
Yeah. We started squirrel hunting this past year.
Yeah,
Now, we don't have a dog, but we kind of realized you ain't got to have a dog as long as you got a decent amount of squirrels.
that's right.
But yeah,
Balls to the walls.
we got into it for real.
That's good.
I'm excited about it next year. So y'all also carry jackets.
Yes.
Like Briar. Y'all got Briar.
We got Briarproof. We're a dealer for Valley Creek on their apparel. As far as anything Briar related, we carry jackets. We carry chaps. We carry Dan's boots too as well. Like I said, we're working with, you know, more suppliers daily, you know, to get, you know, as much as we can, you know, because we're trying to build a business, you know, to hopefully one day I can just sit back and let him do all the work. You know,
That's right.
so.
And you said, as of right now, y'all are mainly online.
Yeah, we're mainly online. We're working to get a storefront, because a lot of guys that coon hunt, you know, there's only 2 other places. I'm gonna leave them unnamed. That's an hour away from us. Either way, either north or south. You know, and they've been doing this a long time, both of those places. So I was sat down one night. I was thinking. I said, you know, just a change of pace of life. I said, let's just start this and see where it goes, you know.
Yeah.
I said, his passion for coon hounds and, you know, dogs and hound dogs, period. I said, this might be a thing that might take off and, you know, eventually he can take it over and, you know, give him a way of life, you know. So,
Yeah.
I was just laying in the bed one night and I said, well, let's start the business and see where it goes. You know?
Yeah. I mean, growing up, I always wanted to do something in the outdoor industry,
Mm-hmm.
whether it, you know, it had a family. So then that kind of cut out, you know, thoughts of maybe being a cameraman for somebody hunting, and then that could flourish or whatever the case. And that's kind of what we're doing here. This gives me a way to be in it and meet people and be a part of it in some way. And so for you guys, I mean,
yeah, I mean, my background, you know, is in sales and mechanic, and, you know, I've been turning wrenches, you know, since I pretty much got out of high school. And I just said, you know, after they sold my shop, I said, maybe it's time to just, you know, do something else, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why we said, and I said, let's do something that we, you know, can meet other hunters and get into the aspect, you know, and get other kids in the aspect of hunting, you know, because, you know, I didn't come up with a hunting background.
right.
My daddy don't hunt at all, you know.
Yeah.
So if it weren't for my uncles taking me, you know, I probably would never got to go.
Yeah.
And I said, this one, Leland, he's been fortunate because, you know, he's been right here hunting with me ever since he's was old enough to walk. So that's how things really kind of, I said, well, let's open the business and, you know, we try to support other hunters and other hound dog hunters and stuff. And whether it's coon hunting, squirrel hunting, rabbit hunting, or what any kind of dog related hunting you want to do, whether it's hog hunting or whatever, let's open up and give opportunity where more people local can really,
Yeah.
you know, have opportunity. And so I mean that's where this thing's kind of went so far in the last year. And you know, we met some other people, some other bigger people that's online, that's, you know, up in Virginia and North Carolina and other states, you know. So but I mean, most things, you know, we're here for the hunter, you know,
Right.
whether it's a still hunter or a dog hunter, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Because we don't have, I mean, right here locally, without heading to like Florence or the beach, especially like Bass Pro Shop. I mean, everybody loves Bass Pro Shop,
oh yeah,
but I'd rather be at a smaller local business where I
Yeah.
know people they're not just there to make money. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
And that's the thing. I mean, we're not in it. We're trying to make some money off of it, but we're not in here trying to, oh, let's be the next best Bass Pro Shop or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not my thing. I just want to be, a small independent dealer, that's kind of local where you can come to me or anybody else, and I can support you and help you out. So, and some people are just getting started in this, with the dogs and whatever. So it's kind of hard to go in there and pay top dollar prices at the Bass Pro Shop or other stores, So
yeah,
I mean that's the thing, and hopefully when we get storefront, you guys come in and give you some stories that
that's right.
you don't hear every day. So
yeah, have a little place to people come in.
And,
and when they come, they hope they see somebody else to talk to.
That's right.
Just to get in there and cut up, have a good time.
Oh yeah.
So season just started.
That's right.
How has it been in the dogwoods?
Well, I mean, it's been good for us so far. I mean, we picked up a couple of the dogs from other guys at the club, because we was down to about 2 or 3, and I was like, man, we got to do something. And so we made a couple phone calls, a couple buddies, and a couple buddies reached out to us, and it's like, well, we want to get move some dogs. So I was like, yeah, okay. So we picked up some more dogs, a couple younger dogs, because what we had was a lot of older stuff that So we it's been good so far. I mean, we haven't killed anything, but we sure have fun running them. So
yeah, you're gonna have fun on a dog drive, whether you kill anything or not. Like you were talking about earlier, ain't somebody on the CB gets to hollering big buck, and he's headed your way.
Oh yeah,
your heart drops, your adrenaline starts flowing.
Oh yeah,
and the truck gets put in drive.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
You can mangle up a truck.
Yeah,
getting in front of them dogs.
That's exactly right.
But it is a good time, and I don't want to let it die.
No, I don't either. And like I was telling you earlier, I didn't grow up dog hunting. I was mostly still hunter. Like I said, when he came along, he took to the dogs, and it's like, hey, this is a whole nother different avenue. Let's, and he enjoys it. I mean, if it ain't on YouTube watching dog hunting, bear hunting, or whatever dog related, he's out there messing with his dogs doing something. And I want to see the younger generation keep this going, and for my kids and grandkids, hopefully, and hopefully I can hunt some of these old timers that's 75, 80 still in the club getting it. I hope one day I'm still there, if the good Lord will, and be able to enjoy it.
Yeah. I know our grandpa, he knew that place before the Civil War. The way he talks, he'd be like, there didn't even used to be trees right here. And just to hear those old timer stories.
Oh yeah,
it's I love listening to the older guys sit there and talk about how it used to be.
Yeah, because they can tell you, before all the electronics and everything. And I came in on the tail end of the beep beep systems.
Yep.
When I started. And so it was like, man, we turned loose and we turned 30 head loose in this block and we won't catch them up to 2 days later, So it's like, what world?
Yeah.
And nowadays you catch them up, turn them back loose and be gone before dark if you wanted to,
Yeah. I remember them beep beep days. It was a different time back then. It just, it was fun back then. Like I said, I've never had any dogs. But like you were saying, the guys get out there, turn the dogs loose, and you be looking for them. You holding you up there looking for them.
Yeah.
That one's a long ways away. I ain't getting that one anytime soon.
That was before my time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, that was before your time.
I got a picture of Leland. He's probably about, he was 6. This is right after we found out he was becoming type 1 diabetic. And got a picture of him holding the beep beep box and out there beeping dogs. So, and that's been 6 years ago now. So, which we were still running beep beeps then, for backups. And some people still do. But I said, man, that's stuff you don't see every day, man.
Yeah. That's the old school.
Yeah.
Well, it's not old school, but
it's old school for us because we're so new to the new technology. And the old timers like, well, I remember turning loose without collars on, And it's like, what?
Yeah. Papa, he'd say, yep, you turn them loose. And then wherever you turn them loose at, you come back that afternoon and they'd be there.
Yep.
I'm like, I don't know how.
Yeah.
After they run miles and miles away. And I don't know. That's what he said anyways, but I don't know.
We'll take it back a couple years. the truth be told, the club we're in, I never really shot a deer in front of the dogs till probably about 5 or 6 years in, you know, because when he was younger, we just pretty much hunted the dogs and just whatever, because, you know, I was there for him more than anything. Well, he killed his first deer before I did on the dog drive. So it's, you know, and he was, you know, I said, son, you done something I ain't even done yet, you know?
Yeah.
And then that next year I killed my first deer on the dog drive. And then after that, it's been pretty much all she wrote. Now, since then, last year he killed one on the club, and it was he went to lunch with one of the guys in the club and got a big old plate of gizzards, and it was like, oh, he ate the gizzards, and the club VP said, man, he had a big old box of gizzards for lunch. I was like, what the world? I said, well, I reckon he likes gizzards, you know, which I know he ate them. That next drive, we turned loose the dogs, and I'm sitting on top of the dog box, and he's in the woods a little piece. I hear the dogs coming, and they're saying, no, I seen the deer, and the deer was trying to bail out, so I shot and turned him to him, and I heard bam, 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 bam. Bring me some ammo. I said, what the world? And I'm trying to get off the box. He said, no, I got her. She's dead. I said, all right. Well, I called the VP on the radio. He come around and he said, well, Gizzard got on one today. And that's been a wrap ever since. So he's been Gizzard since then.
Oh, Gizzard.
Yeah, in the club. So if you hear Gizzard in the club, you're looking to, that's Leland Lane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've heard him mag dump
yeah.
a few times.
You got to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, unless the first shot, you just roll them.
Yeah, and he, the beginning of last year, he was bam, bam, did he? I just ain't quite getting him. I said, well, he was shooting a 20 gauge. I said, well, let's step up to a 12, you know? And I got him on a 12 gauge, and that's been a wrap ever since. You know, he's been killing deer left and right. So I'm just kind of sat back enjoying this ride.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Something about getting that 12 gauge in your hand.
Yeah.
When you make that last move up,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, yeah.
I feel like a man.
I can do whatever I want now.
That's right.
But
I know making that step up, I had the 20 gauge. There was one from like 40 yards away. It wasn't terribly far. I swear I had to beat on that shoulder, and I hear in the leg. I was like, there ain't no way.
Yeah.
Daddy was standing right beside me, and it was running into the bushes. He couldn't even see it no more, and he just spent 5 shells just trying to help me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember running around, start out with a toy gun when you're little.
Yeah.
You take a little whatever, and then you move up like a 410.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I'm ready to shoot something now.
That's right.
Well, then you ain't got but one shot with that.
Yeah.
And you can't shoot it unless it's close.
Yeah.
So then it's like, Daddy, I'm going to give me a little more.
That's right.
And then you move up to the 20 gauge. Now I can load 4 or 5 shells. I can really let her rip.
Yeah.
Then that last step to the 12's just like,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Well, he shot a 6-point last year, and knocked it down. He said, Daddy, I got it. And the dog was come and jumped it back up. And ran that dog. The dogs ran him. We ran that deer probably about another hour, and he got away. And like a week later, they ran that same block and they killed him. And the boys was cleaning him and was picking his buckshot out of his hands where he hit him at. And then he said, I need something more. I said, well, you need to step up to a 12 gauge. He says, well, I'm worried about the recoil. I said, son, you in the moment, you ain't worried about the recoil at all. So. And ever since then, he's been shooting a 12 gauge. So.
Yeah. When that deer's rolling mock Jesus through the swamp or across the road,
yeah,
you could be shooting a 50 cal and not even know it.
That's right.
Zoned in,
right. Yeah.
knock you off your feet.
Yeah, I said, man, you pow. I'm shooting 3.5 one time. I was like, man, you don't even feel that. You know?
Yeah, if you don't feel 3.5, you just ain't.
You feel it the next day.
Yeah, yeah.
But not in the moment. No.
Yeah. What are y'all shooting? What guns y'all got?
I primarily shoot either a Benelli Nova or a TriStar, and he shoots a Stoker M3000.
Okay.
And we're authorized dealer for rectifier, so we shoot a lot of rectifiers.
Okay.
which I've shot him off, butt kicker, the cross, and everything else. But he likes the rectifiers. You know, they pattern pretty good out of Stogers, and we've had good results with those. So
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we shoot. And usually shoot a 3-inch, 15 pellet double out. That's what we shoot.
Yeah. I shoot Remington 1187.
Mm-hmm.
Reedy. I don't even know how to pronounce the. I still like.
Is it Massey Moore?
No, it's the other one, like Gordion or Jordion or
Mm-hmm.
something. I don't know how to pronounce the G in the front, or Gordian something.
Reedy sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Weston, we went. Have y'all got into duck hunting at all?
I done a lot of duck hunting before he was born.
Yeah.
I was on a club down in Hemingway, and I duck hunted religiously then. You know, for the first probably about 6-7 years, and I just he came on, kind of got out of it, man, just because
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, y'all can't have your hands within just so many pots.
Yeah.
But we went to the Outer Banks and like hunting around here. I prefer going on a trip if possible.
Mm-hmm.
And you hadn't had that retail long.
No, that trip's what made me grow a relationship with that gun.
Yeah.
You fall in love with it because all the ridiculous amount of shooting I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went out there. Weston was just
Hammering away.
giving it all he could.
I think I shot more than 75
Probably the
shots
first day.
Wow.
in the first day.
We shooting these little buffalo head out there.
Yeah.
They're little ducks, but they're tough as all get out. You shoot them 2 or 3 times, trying to kill them, 4, 5, 6 times trying to kill them.
Yeah.
But Weston was just eating them up. But so back to dog driving. I'm trying to talk about dog driving in the best way possible to make people understand, because like we were talking about earlier, there's a lot of people that don't like it. Most of those people are trophy hunters, if you will. Dog driving isn't really about trophy hunting. It's about getting out there with your buddies, with your family,
Mm-hmm.
and enjoying the outdoors. And there's a brotherhood to dog driving.
Yeah.
And the fellowship after you kill a buck, whether it be a basket rack 4-point or a grown 10-point, either way, all the guys are there to come meet you, help you drag them out, whatever. And something about sitting around the trucks, around a deer, telling the story of how it happened and all the events that led up to it that morning. There's something about it that you just can't replicate.
Yeah. And like I said, I was a still hunter way before I started dog driving. But it's more, you know, I enjoy dog driving probably more than anything, just for that simple fact that, you know, it gets the kids into hunting, you know, because it's hard to ask for a kid to sit there in a deer stand and be quiet and not make no noise for hours, you know, at a time. But they can be just as loud as they want to be and run around and
Play with sticks.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I got a video of Leland and his nephew, my nephew, made their own seesaw, you know, and sitting there doing a seesaw. We waiting on the dogs, the dogs to come, you know. And I was like, man, you can't get this in the, you know, sitting in a deer stand, you know. So I mean, that's one thing I love. I love the stories at the end of the day and whatever else, you know, we plan on doing, you know. But
Yeah. And lunchtime meeting up at the camp to eat lunch, and then everybody you missed that morning. Everybody's giving you a hard time, or you're giving somebody else a hard time. Everybody's laughing.
yeah, and then if you miss a buck, they cut your shirt tail.
Yep. Everybody's got to be there to watch that.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the fun part about it.
Yeah. Yeah. And now back in the day, a lot of people used to do like deer camp. You know, you take a week-long trip, whatever, with your buddies to go on a hunting trip, and people don't really do that a whole lot anymore.
Yeah.
But you get that every Saturday.
Yeah,
dog driving.
Yeah, because you sometimes you don't talk to everybody every week, and you know, meet up at the camp. They might tell you what they done that week or what happened or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, so that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And you get to meet and form relationships with people,
Mm-hmm.
make new friends that you wouldn't normally get to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I met a lot of people since I've been in the club, you know, from, you know, all over, you know, and so it's like, okay, well, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you get new opportunities to do
Yeah,
all kind of different stuff.
exactly.
It's not just killing deer. But
And I think it sounds worse than how do I work? Like, it sounds worse than it probably really is whenever we talk about it. Because a lot of times we're like, emptied the gun, all 5 shells. We just blasted off on it.
Yeah.
And people are like, you just shot it that many times?
yeah,
Like, well, you got to shoot it, make sure you kill it. Don't leave it hurt.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
as dog hunters, we do everything we can, to try to recover every deer that we shoot at, because especially when you bloody one up, we hate that, as a dog hunter, the dogs take them across another line that you can't go. Then it's like, man, I hate to do this, man, but you got to tone the dogs back.
Yeah.
And they said, well, dogs going in bed. I was like, well, he's doing his job, he just helped us recover the deer,
Right.
where we might have missed him or something, So
Yeah. Leland, I need you to talk some.
yeah, come on.
I need you to butt in. See, stuff like this, I'd be drawing blanks. That's when I got to have somebody to kick in.
So Leland, tell me how many dogs you got, man.
10 deer dogs and 2 coon dogs.
And then you still wanting rabbit dog, squirrel dog, and all that.
Beaver dog.
Man. Man, when you get grown, you're going to have a whole pound out there.
Yeah, I hope he's got a backyard big enough to cover all of them, because he's gonna have to move them to his house eventually.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead and start. I mean, when you start working, save it up.
yeah,
And get what you want to get. Do what you want to do early on.
yeah. I told him, I said, I hope you find a woman that's as good as your mama, because she's so support. I hate to say habit, but that's what it is, and it's a good habit to have, But he enjoys it, man. So, and it takes a good woman to put up with a houndsman, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So
I know a couple of guys that I work with, they have dogs, and I don't know how they keep up with everything. Work,
yeah,
home life, and then when it's not deer season, they're into fox pens or whatever.
yeah, conditioning dogs and medicine and dogs and taking care of dogs, and it's a never ending story. But at the end of the day, that's them dogs love you just as much as you love them. And they love doing what they doing.
Yeah.
I got one right now. She has a pure T fit. If you leave her in the pen and you pull back that truck up and she's not in it,
Yeah.
she'll about tear the pen down trying to get into the truck. So
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up. I think people feel a lot like dog driving and running them dogs is abuse to the dogs.
No, I got dogs. I wish I could take them all every Saturday, but I got dogs that is older that just can't go. But you hate to get rid of them because of the simple fact that they were there. They were there through their good. You had them through their good years, and now they backing up the truck and they coming out the dog house, and they like, well, you taking me today or not?
Yeah.
And I hate not to, but these younger dogs, you get we had our first pack, and after our first pack died off, it's like, man, what are we gonna do? You're always gonna be in a rebuilding stage.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand is why people's got 20, 30 head of dogs. I said, they having puppies trying to get ready for the next season or whatever, because the dog's lifespan is a lot shorter than ours,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes bad, freak things happen, and you have a bunch of dogs either pass away or things happen to them and they get sick or whatever, and I said, well, you got to have something else there to take their place when something happens, they pass on.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, them dogs love it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell
Oh, yeah.
when you're trying to catch up a dog and he's got his nose to the ground trying to find another one, he don't want you to catch him.
Yeah, I was a Facebook post come up the other week of memory of one of my first dogs, and he was probably the biggest dog I've probably ever owned. But he had more heart than any of my dogs ever. He was about like my size and human, but he had a heart of like anybody he just wanted to go. He wasn't the fastest dog, but he would hunt till he put a deer across the road for you.
Yeah.
And
people also don't realize dogs weren't bred to be lap dogs.
Yeah.
In the beginning,
That's exactly right.
that this is their natural instinct.
Yeah, and this has been around for years, man. Dog hunt's been around for years. And you got some people just full blown gonna be against it. You know, it's abuse, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got these dogs are bred to do this. You know?
Well, in a way, so are we.
Yeah.
I mean, people that don't hunt or have never hunted, they don't understand the primal feeling that you get to get after an animal that was God given in the beginning to feed your family.
That's exactly right.
That was before, you know, this farming came up, and especially modern farming the way it is now, where you get your food from the grocery store. Where back in the day, you had to go find, stalk, kill, process all your food yourself. Exactly. And that's just something that's ingrained in our DNA, and it comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, you start to, and I hope this don't sound bad, but you don't get that, oh, it's a cute little fluffy deer or whatever you're shooting anymore. It's like, it's a natural instinct that kicks in. You forget about all that. This is food.
Yeah.
I mean, people that are hunting aren't killing their animals to not eat them.
That's right.
That's why you go out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, we hunt for the enjoyment and excitement, but we also, what we kill, what we eat, you know. We're just not out there just, you know, whatever. And then, you know, we kill deer at the end of the year and stuff for people that's unfortunate that want to still, you know, have the deer meat and stuff. So, and I mean, I don't have no problem helping somebody out. You know?
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, and some people, you know, I got some old timers, some older people that I've dealt with, you know, they said, man, I'd love to have some, but I don't have the means to get it or whatnot, you know. So here you go, you know.
Yeah. There was an old lady in Marion, and she used to make some, golly, the deer hash she made was so good.
I was trying to kill one at the end of the season to be able to have some of that.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't.
That over some rice.
Mm-hmm.
But she'd tell, all you got to do is kill it and then take what you want and just bring me a little bit. So we'd normally bring her like both the hams or, I mean, whatever. And she'd give us a couple big bags of hash that she would make.
Yeah.
And stuff like that I love to do. But yeah, I mean, hunting's not about the killing. It's about the fellowship, the fun. It is fun. I mean, I'm not going to take away from that. It is.
Oh no. Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
It is a good time, but people just don't understand.
Yeah.
And even hunters that only still hunt, and I get it for both sides. A lot of guys put in a lot of time into their properties for still hunting. You know, some people plant food plots. We don't really have to worry about that because we can put out corn and this and that. But, you know, people look down on dog driving because they feel like it's cheating. But like we were just talking about, the technology that we have now to watch our deer 24/7 on properties.
Yeah.
Still hunting, I'm talking about.
That's right.
You got cameras that'll send pictures or videos straight to your phone. I mean, if you're anywhere near and you see that picture, you can go hop in the stand while that deer's still on his feet. I mean, you've got these feeders that go off at certain times to eventually just what it does is trains the deer to come out when the feeder goes off. Yeah. And so you just beat her when the feeder goes off. So there's so much that you can do now. Is you can't down dog driving. You can't put down dog driving.
No.
And say that the way you're doing it's any better.
Yeah, I don't see the difference in it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, if you support your family that way, that's, you know, whether you're still hunting or dog driving, you know, that's fine, you know, to me in my books. But, you know, some people just look down on it, and I don't know why, you know, because it's been around a lot longer than most of us been living, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So
it's been around from since the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, since the Indians. So,
what do you say about that, Leland? So,
but and you see a lot of it in comments on posts on Facebook. There's a lot of guys. There's still guys doing it, and there's some guys on YouTube that are putting it out there, and I don't know how you can watch that and and dislike it.
Yeah, exactly.
I know I got into watching, was it TKB?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
love watching them guys.
And guys out of Orangeburg down there, man. Yeah, they that guy is really exciting. You know?
Yeah. Him.
So-
I used to like to watch old Big Pencil.
Yeah, Big Pencil. We met him at the Orangeburg probably about 5 or 6 years ago, man. And he was just as cool as dude you would ever meet. Man. Yeah, he's a good dude.
I thought about reaching out
Yeah.
and see if he might want to make a trip down here.
He might, man, but he's cool. Yeah, but getting him now is gonna be hard because he's full blown hunt mode.
Yeah,
So,
it'll have to be after the
Yeah.
season's over. But so coming back around to what y'all got with the supply. You got, go over it again. You got Garmin products.
we got Garmin products, Dolce products, all the accessory for the Garmin collars and stuff. We sell coon lights, squallers. We also sell dog food as well. Anybody that orders dog food, we hand deliver, personally deliver it to the customers. We're looking at probably doing subscription based, on that maybe in the future.
Yeah.
If I get enough clientele wanting it, to put a weekly order together where we can, deliver it to them and stuff. Apparel, we got that coming as well. We do sell medicine, wormers and stuff for them too as well. Boots. And I mean, we're working on some other companies to bring in some ammo, and hopefully, if we can get the storefront going, possibly, start selling, firearms as well.
Yeah, that'd be
So-
cool. Y'all have a whole mini Bass Pro Shop out there.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's what we like to see happen,
Yeah.
But where it goes from there, only the good Lord can take his hands and go with it. So
I think it will.
yeah, man, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
I mean, I do too. Did y'all still want to do like a promo code? or anything?
Yeah, we're gonna do 5% off for any rut, and we're gonna put in that'd be the Rutting Duck podcast, and I'll post it on my Facebook page. We'll give all customers 5% off for the next month after this airs, and so anything y'all order on there, put that promotion code in there and give you a discount.
Sweet.
So,
I hope it's been growing.
yeah.
I hope maybe we can have y'all back on in the future
Oh yeah,
Something
yeah.
like
We'd
this
be more than
again.
glad to come back.
once it flourishes a little bit, if you will.
Oh yeah.
But guys, I appreciate y'all coming in today.
Yeah, man, we enjoyed it, man. Like I said, happy hunting.
Yeah.
Season just getting started, really.
Yeah.
We just now getting to the 15th when we start shooting does. So, people's going to start piling them up, man.
Yeah. Well, my phone's dead. We got a few days left.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know this one, too. The right of me's happy. He's ready.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready to whack him and stack him, as someone would say.
Yeah.
So, but we just hope everybody stays safe out there in the woods and, and just have a good time hunting and get the kids in the outdoors, man. That's the main thing. Because this guy here is the next generation after I kicked the bucket. I would say, I said, learn all you can while I'm here because, one day, I'm not going to be here, but I want you to keep going, keep it going, So he is the future.
That's right.
Kids are the future. And, you got a little boy coming up too. And,
Yeah.
that's, get him in the outdoors and keep him there.
My little girl, she's 5.
Yeah.
And just last night, she looked at me, was sitting there. She said, "Daddy can go deer hunting." I hadn't taken her yet.
Yeah.
I wish I could still be a part of the club so that I could take her.
Yeah.
Because at 5 years old, they ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
You can take them.
That's
Still
for sure.
hunting a little different.
Yeah.
But figured first few years I might not see much in the woods, but
Mhm.
it'd be all right.
Yeah.
Get her out there at least.
That's right, man. He started when he was 1.5, 2, sitting in my lap, driving around the club in the truck, and now you see him grow, and a lot of members will see him grow, I see that little boy in my lap no more. He's coming to be a young teenager and eventually be a young man, so
Won't be long. He'll be driving his own truck.
yeah, he'd be driving his own truck, taking some of this weight off of me, pressure catching them and stuff. So
And that's also something else about dog driving. They can be that little. They can be in diapers. Then they can just go right on with you.
oh yeah. We was talking about this the other day. One of the members said, "Man, I remember your dad was changing your diaper on the back of the tailgate, and the dogs be coming, and he put you back in the truck, and they say, bam, bam, bam." He said he killed the deer. I said, "Well, look at her, son." And they full blown dog hunters too. So
Yeah.
You know, that's the good thing about it. You know,
Yeah.
it gets the kids in it. You know, it's family oriented. You get your wife and everybody else. And my daughter, she's got to the point now she's wanting to go a little bit more, you know,
Yeah.
this year. She comes to me and says, Daddy, I want to go hunting today.
Yeah.
He don't really care for it, you know, but she went with us open today and she had just as much fun as he did, man. We had a ball. So I enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you get into it, it's hard to get out. You won't never not enjoy it.
Yeah.
You won't never not love it. So, but like I said, we're trying to keep it up, trying to keep it talked about.
Oh, yeah.
In a good way.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause I don't want to see it. I don't want to see anything happen.
No, I hope it's dear for, you know, years to come, you know.
It's a way of life for a lot of guys around here.
A lot of guys.
So,
Yes, sir.
well, we appreciate y'all guys coming. Had fun.
Yep.
We'll have y'all back hopefully in the future.
Okay, man. Hey, guys,
And y'all
I
can have some
appreciate it.
updates of good news.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully we in the storefront. We, you know, like I said, we've been in business a year, but we hope to be here from years on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you for having me in Leland. Oh, we appreciate it. And we enjoy what y'all doing too.
Thank y'all for coming.
Yes, sir.
We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Rut and Duck out.
All right.